Music has always been a part of my life. The same way like you breathe air, I breathe music. What my music has done for people and for me is if I go and I play my beats, it makes them feel good. Music is a contribution to people. Music is a contribution to life. When I get something new, it changes everything. If I have a drum machine and I have a Moog, a synthesizer, and I incorporate another piece, that other piece now changes the size of the circle. It changes the way that I maneuver in that circle. It changes how I incorporate new things in the circle. So it changes my flow, it changes my sound. I always came from a place of pattern sequencing and drum machines. And now with the Rise, I can take a sample, or I can take a sound, and I can manipulate the sound with my hand versus using knobs or parameters. You have endless possibilities using the Seaboard in terms of taking the sounds and resampling them and shaping them and create something different and have your own unique flow. As I was coming up in the ranks, in the recording world, I started sampling and listening to records and listening to music, listening to the arrangements, and just as you're listening, you're learning. I'm Haitian, my parents are Haitian. So my father, he wanted to be Americanized, so he had like all these records, Sam Cooke and, Otis Redding and all these old soul music, right? And he used to always say to me, you, sit here, listen to this music. That was probably my first lesson in music and in listening. The way that I shape my sounds are changing. The way that I approach production has changed tremendously. The tools that we have now are multi-purpose. I take the Rise with me to cafes, and when I go to the pier, I set up my laptop. I don't need any wires or cables or anything like that. I can just open up my laptop and just jam, and I don't have all my hard drives and this big studio with all these different keys and synths. I can be at the very minimum. I always have access to making music. You have to have things that make people feel. These tools are fantastic, but if you don't make music where they can feel it, you lose them. You lose them. If they don't feel, there's nothing there.